With Hardik, Pandya and Ben Stokes showing the world how it is done in a limited overs match and proving that they have it in themselves to be called as impactful all-rounders. We at Simbly Chumma started fiddling around with statistics and checked out if these players can be termed as the best all-rounders ever. The result just said, these two still have a long way to go. Today at Simbly Chumma, we are going to talk about the top 10 greatest all-rounders of all time. We are mainly taking into account first the test performance and then the ODI performance. This top 10 will be purely statistics driven. So batting average, total runs, wickets economy rate, etc. have all been taken into consideration to come up with this top 10. Before we get on with the list, the missed by that much segment. Daniel Vettori runs 4,531 test runs and 2,253 ODI runs, 362 test wickets and 305 ODI wickets. Number 10, Andrew Flintoff. Called the new Botham in his younger days, Andrew Flintoff had the capability to be called the greatest all-rounder, courtesy the ability and raw talent that he possessed. Bowling in excess of 140 km per hour, Freddie took 226 test wickets and 169 ODI wickets in a career marred by injuries. 8 centuries in both formats of the game at an average of more than 30 highlights the prowess that he had. He is best remembered for his performance in the 2005 Ashes, wherein he scored 402 runs along with 24 wickets. Number 9, Sir Richard Hadlee. The finest cricketer New Zealand has produced, Richard Hadlee was a bowler of devastating control and intelligence. The first to 400 test wickets and one of the 4 great all-rounders of the 1980s. Sir Richard Hadlee was instrumental in elevating New Zealand from being pushovers to being a fiercely competitive test unit. Number 8, SHAKIB Al-Hasan. SHAKIB is rapidly climbing up this chart, a modern-day all-rounder who is as good with the bat as he is with the ball. With more than 8,000 runs and more than 400 wickets in tests and ODIs combined, this all-rounder has achieved the legendary status, and with many years of cricket still left in him, he is sure to surpass some big names in this list. And we are expecting that he will end up in the top 4 for sure when just the statistics is taken into account. Number 7, Imran Khan. One of the greatest players from Pakistan, Imran Khan is best remembered for making a name for himself when the West Indian bowlers were creating havoc. He is still revered for his reverse swing and pace, taking 362 test wickets at an average of 22.81. He finished his test career with 3,807 runs at an average of 37.69, becoming only one of the 8 cricketers to accomplish the all-rounders triple of 3,000 runs and 300 wickets in test cricket. Number 6, Shaun Pollock. Shaun Pollock was blessed with great fitness and ended up playing for South Africa for a long time. This all-rounder made 3,000 plus runs in both Test and ODI formats. And with more than 400 wickets in Tests and almost 400 in ODI, he was a force to reckon with the ball. Pollock holds the record for the maximum wickets by a South African in Test matches. Even in ODIs, the South African holds the record for the best economy amongst bowlers with more than 300 wickets. Number 5, SANATH JAYASURIYA. SANATH JAYASURIYA became a force to reckon with as one of the most devastating ODI batsmen, scoring more than 13,000 runs. But little do people know the statistics SANATH had as a spin bowler. He had 323 wickets in ODI alone, and if you add in the test figures of 6,973 runs and a passable 98 wickets, he can hardly call himself a part-time bowler. He was indeed a genuine all-rounder. Number 4, Sir Ian Botham. One of the finest all-rounders of all time, Ian Botham was the fastest to the double of 1,000 runs and 100 wickets. An English icon full of endless self-belief, he could change the course of a game in an afternoon. Beefy, as he is popularly called, was known to be a hard hitter, scoring runs at a fearless rate. He averaged 33.54 with the bat in test matches and picked up 383 wickets, the highest by an English batsman till James Anderson surpassed it. He is best known for single-handedly awarding England the Ashes in 1980-81, when he scored 399 runs and picked up 34 wickets in a series that has come to be referred as Botham's Ashes. Number 3. Kapil Dev. With almost 9,000 international runs and almost 700 international wickets to his credit, this all-rounder stands tall and is easily the best all-rounder in India ever. This Haryana Hurricane became only the second bowler in world history to cross 400 test wickets, ending with 434, then a world record. With the bat, he scored 800s at an average of 31.05. Dev snatched 253 wickets, and his knock of 175 against Zimbabwe during the 1983 World Cup earmarked him as one of the greatest all-rounders to have played the game. A spectacular fielder as well. Number 2. Gary Sobers. If Don Bradman is the cricketer who has set the standards for batsmen in the sport, Sir Garfield Sobers stands as the pinnacle of the all-rounder list, setting the example for his achievements in all spheres of the game. The most fearful of the West Indian squad of the 1970s and 80s, Sobers, both statistically and with the kind of impact he had over the opposition, established a benchmark in consistency by picking up 235 wickets in 93 test matches and scoring 8,032 runs with a highest of 365 not out at an average of 57.78, which was at that time second only to Bradman. Number 1. KALLIS. He should have got as much popularity as ABD is getting now. This player scored 13,289 test runs at an average of 55.37 with 45 centuries, second best only to Sachin Tendulkar. And 292 test wickets in 166 games gives an adequate glimpse of the powerhouse that KALLIS was. In the limited formats as well, the South African scored over 10,000 runs, picking up 272 wickets in 328 matches. Some unbelievable stuff. And add to that, one of the safest pair of hands in the slips. What do you think of this ranking? Do you agree with it? This is just our ranking. Your ranking will surely differ. Please send us your ranking as well and tell us why. Let's have some constructive discussion. And in the process, don't forget to press the like button to show you care, the share button to show you think of others' preferences as well, and of course, the subscribe button if you want to be part of more such interesting videos. Why search all over YouTube? Come directly to Simbly Chumma.